Okay, here we go. Yep. Mm, 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 Good evening, everyone. Welcome into another live stream with me, the Confident Autistic, Chris Mitchell. Great to have you here this evening. Let's go ahead and pop my video on. Why not? Okay, we're in a little bit of a delay tonight, but that's okay. We usually are when we do these live streams. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please let me know where you're tuning in from tonight so we know that you're here. Love to hear from you. I know some of you have been away for a little while because of the Christmas holidays, or maybe. And if you missed the last few weeks, hey, that's okay. We had a big announcement last week, and I will share that again tonight. And so we'll be doing that a little bit later tonight. And this is Ask the Confident Autistic. This is kind of our new theme colors to it. I've literally been putting this together just the last few minutes. That's why we started a little bit late tonight, but that's okay. It's a good thing. Anyway, and tonight's topic is an open Q&A. You can ask me anything about autism or self-confidence and or both. It doesn't matter to me, or anything else that's on your mind that I might have some knowledge on. Don't ask me, if you have algebra homework in college, don't ask me about it. I don't know. Don't ask me about bookkeeping or accounting questions because I'm an idiot with that. In fact, there's a funny story to that. And that is many years ago when my wife and I um, were living in California. We went to an accountant to have our taxes done, and I got there before my wife. And the accountant asked me a question: "Does your wife have a cafeteria plan?" And I looked at her and I said, "Nope. She usually takes her lunch to work with her each day." From that point on, the accountant only spoke to Kimberly and not me because I know nothing about accounting. So that's just where we are. So anyway, that is what's going on tonight. You can ask me anything that you want, but before we get into that, we need to talk about a couple of things that are going on in the world that may be drawing your attention away. Maybe you're concerned about whatever, and it's okay to be concerned about it. It could be causing you some anxiety. I get that. First, we had Winter Storm Blair that went through, I believe it was 16 states. it impacted, and lots of people lost power. Lots of people were stuck in all, and a lot of uncertainty from that. And now coming in right now is another winter storm. I know it begins with C, and I can't remember her name, but it's coming in now. And in fact, where I live, I'm under a winter weather advisory. No, I'm sorry, a winter storm warning. That's what I'm under now until 6 p.m. Friday night Central Time where I live. So that is what is going on with the weather here in other parts of the country as well. So we're very concerned about that. If you're in the path of these storms, you're probably going to have some anxiety. That's normal. That's something that's to be expected, and we are here for you. Now, the other thing that we need to address is the fires in Southern California, and I've been watching a lot of this on the television. We've been streaming Fox 11 from LA, and with a photo bomb last night by KTLA Channel 5. That was fun. They're doing a live shot, and the KTLA 5 truck gets behind them, and I don't know if there's traffic reasons what, but moved real slowly so you can see it's KTLA 5. Then the cameraman moved the camera off the truck so you can see something else until the truck moved. It was funny. It was, not trying to make light of a very, very tragic situation. A lot of people have lost. Well, we know 5 people have lost their lives. I'm afraid that number is going to go up. I hope not. And so I'm not trying to make light of that situation. And a lot of people have lost the homes and everything they had. There's been some discussion about insurance companies are going to be difficult. Well, insurance companies are always difficult to deal with, but many people could not get insurance there because of the fire risk and on. They lost everything, and it's a very sad situation. And I want you to know that my wife and I were watching this a lot in Fox 11 to keep up on it. And if you are impacted by that, or you know someone that's impacted, maybe a friend or family member there, our thoughts and prayers are with them. Now, if you're not impacted and you're able to, or even if you know someone that is impacted, doesn't matter. If you can help, um, I put together 2 resources that you can use, and there's a lot of scammers out there, and we got to be careful of that, because we want to open up our hearts and help people, but we got to also engage our brains on this so we don't fall victim to a scammer. So I found 2 sources that you can give to that are credible. There are some other sources out there. If you do a search of how to help out those that are battling that are affected by the fires in LA, look for news stories. I know CBS News. I'm not trying to promote them. That's one that I remember seeing when I scrolled through the stuff to prepare for tonight. Has a list of resources and ways that you can help people in LA, whether you live in California or live like I do in Missouri. So let's roll that video. And before we get into the video, oh, I need to tell you about tonight's Q&A. We'll get to the video in a moment. And it's going to be open Q&A, so any questions you have about autism, about self-confidence, and, we can talk a little bit about anxiety tonight because this is an anxious time between the winter storms, the fires, and the transition that's going to be coming up in our country in 11 days, transition to power. We can be feeling anxiety at this time. So this is something that we can talk about tonight if you have questions about it. So we're going to get into the video that I made, and it's about a 1-minute video. And I need to tell you that the trigger warning in it, if you are affected or triggered by seeing images of fire or hearing the crackling of fire, because maybe it was not my best idea to use that as background for this video. It's okay. Uh, you may want to just kind of tune out for a moment and just focus in on my voice because I'm going to be talking to you through this video. So those that, how to help those that are impacted by the fire in Southern California, a good reliable place is to go to the redcross.org website. That's redcross.org. And they will be a great opportunity, a great way for you to send help to those who need it. I'm going to put a special link here in the chat for you all for the redcross.org. So you can go directly to the page that helps those that are being affected by the fire. Another great opportunity, a way that you can show your support is by contacting the Salvation Army here in the United States, salvationarmyusa.org. You can go to their website, they have on their main page information about how you can help out those that are impacted by the fire. So I'm going to put this in here as well into the chat, so you can have both of them in the chat. And and after we're done with the video, I will put those into the video description. So I do ask if you're a person of faith. I am, and that's fine if you're not. No judgment here. Remember this hashtag define yourself. It's a no judgment zone. I am a no judgment person. I do ask you to pray for those that are affected by a fire. My wife and I are. I ask you to join us in that, and our thoughts and prayers with those who are impacted by the fire, whether it be directly or your friend or a family member, somebody who's been impacted by the fire, and our thoughts and prayers are with you as well. Now, oops, that went the wrong way. Okay, I'm going the wrong way in my presentation. There we go. So the chat's going to be opening up soon. I got to share a few little things with you. And a little bit later, I'm going to reshare the announcement that I made last week, the big announcement that I would love for you to join in it with. It's a big event coming up. I would love to get your input, you involved in it. This is going to be a great thing. So please, stay tuned for that special invite that will be going on here on the live event tonight. So, and I'm just checking some stuff. Okay, there we go. Yeah, all right, there we go. So let's talk about with a Q&A. If not, I'm just going to talk for a little while and we'll wrap up early tonight, since if nobody has any questions. The information in this video, in tonight's Q&A, is for informational purposes only. For medical advice or diagnosis or therapy, please consult a professional who is trained in and preferably is aware and has experience working with those of us who are on the spectrum and that are adults. Now, the advice that may be given in this video by either myself or any of the participants are our own opinions. Okay, so remember that in a way, I do have life coach certification, etc., and I live the life of an autistic adult, late diagnosed autistic adult, but it's just my opinion from my experiences. Okay, and hashtag define yourself, which is the name of my business, as aka the Confident Autistic, which is me, Chris Mitchell, should not be held responsible for any damages caused by you by following any advice given during this chat. Sounds like I swallowed a lawyer, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. A couple rules in the chat. Got to say these. There's no profanity. There's no political debates. No hate speech. Be respectful of others and respect each other's opinion. Yay. Okay, so open Q&A is ready. Now, while I'm waiting for questions to come in, I'm going to share with you the big announcement that I made last week. So let me go find the link to it, which I meant to do this earlier, but literally, I came in here and I had to get everything ready real quickly tonight because of the fact that we have fires and stuff going on. I want to make sure we cover that in the video. Here we are. This is going to be it. Let me move this over to the other screen. Should we do this? Yeah, we can do this. And there we go. It's going on the other screen. Bada boom. And this is my website, blah, blah, blah. But coming up 2 weeks from tonight, instead of us doing a live Q&A, a live stream of this, we will be live streaming here on YouTube what I call the Confident Autistic's Winter Listening Party 2025. And I plan to do one of these every quarter, every 3 months. And what's going to be going on is I'm going to be, instead of you asking me questions, I'll be asking you questions. And these won't be hard questions. They're going to be questions about what videos do you like? What don't you like? What do you like about my work? What don't you like? What you like to see me do? Those kind of things. Because I want to build through this video channel, through my website, and through other avenues, including a podcast I'll be launching in February, a valuable resource for anyone who is a late diagnosed autistic adult. And that is something of extreme importance to me. I really want to do that. So I need your help because, no, if we could do stuff all by ourselves on this planet, Why did God put other people on the planet? That's what I say all the time. You hear me say that in videos all the time. I really believe that. If I want this to be something that you have a voice in, because, you know, if it wasn't for you, I would be sitting here talking to myself. And frankly, I don't need to do that any more than I already do. So it's going to be a fun event. Now, obviously, you can stream it here and watch the event. But the best thing you're going to want to do is be in the Zoom room for this event. And there's a link I'm going to pop up here on the screen here. Actually, I'm going to copy it and put it into chat. And right down here, that will get you a ticket. And there's a limited number of tickets that for those who want to be in the Zoom room. There's a limited number, but you could go and get your ticket now. And I put the link there in chat. Let me get the screen up there so you can see what you're looking for. It's an Eventbrite page. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So it is an Eventbrite page, and you can get your tickets there. They're free. And I would love for you to join me that evening and participate, because if you're in the Zoom room, your comments are going to get my first reading, as opposed to being in the YouTube channel watching it and making comments and suggestions. I'm going to be giving those in the Zoom room a priority. Also in the Zoom room, there will be polls. I will ask questions. We'll put a poll up. You get to vote, yay or nay. It's going to be a fun event. Okay. You really are going to want to be at this event. In fact, I have a video up here on my YouTube channel. I'm going to go find that in a moment. That tells you more about the event. But I have one here on the Eventbrite page. And if I've not tried this, so we'll see if this works. So we're going to play the video and see if this does work. So let's give it a shot and see what happens. Hey, Define Yourselfers, I am the Confident Autistic, inviting you to help shape the future of support and self-confidence building for autistic adults. Meet me and others online and share your thoughts and ideas for videos, podcasts, articles, webinars, virtual workshops, and events that will help empower autistic adults embrace autism confidently. So if you are an adult and either suspect you're on the spectrum, self-identify as autistic, or have received a late diagnosis of autism, your voice is needed. So join me virtually for my Winter 2025 listening party, Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, and together we will build a valuable resource for the autistic adult community. I'm looking forward to meeting you virtually. Yes, that's Hey, Define Yourselfers. I am the Confident Autistic. So inviting you to help shape the future. There it is. Okay, there we go. That's a little trailer video for that I have up on the Eventbrite page. If you have any questions you'd like to ask about that event, about autism, about self-confidence, about maybe anxiety because of all the things that are going on that we talked about earlier, the winter storm, the fires in LA, the transition that's going to be happening, and the transition to power that's coming up in 11 days, whatever you would like to ask about, pop them into the chat here, and I'll take a look at them and read them and answer them to the best of my ability on this live stream. Now, before we go and check the chat to see if anything has come up, let me do this, and there we go. And I'm going to go over to we're going to get the other video that I think explains it a little bit better. So we're going to get that up and running for you. So let me get this over here. And here we go. And there we are. Let me go and get this. I got to go and do share screen. Okay. A lot of technical stuff in this field. It really is. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to check out the video that is on the YouTube channel, and I'm going to put a link to that video right now into chat so you can catch it later if you want. And also, it's going into chat right now. There you go. Now let's go and check out this video that's on YouTube and tell us a little bit more about the event. Hold on. There's a, okay, there we go. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Hold on. Don't worry about that. Apparently, there's an ad here. We're not going to worry about this. We're going to get rid of that. And this went the wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. It went to the next video. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Okay, let's do this. I love technology. I really do. Hey, okay. Define yourself first. I am the Confident Autistic, inviting you to help shape the future of support and self-confidence building for autistic adults. Meet me and others online and share your thoughts and ideas for videos, podcasts, articles, webinars, virtual workshops, and events that will help empower autistic adults embrace autism confidently. So if you are an adult and either suspect you're on the spectrum, self-identify as autistic, or have received a late diagnosis of autism, your voice is needed. So join me virtually for my Winter 2025 listening party, Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, and together we will build a valuable resource for the autistic adult community. I'm looking forward to meeting you virtually. All right, there's a video that's pretty much the same information in the other, but that's okay. And it doesn't hurt to repeat things, you know. So make sure everybody hears it and knows about it. And let's see, I am trying to, there we go. There we go. I'm moving stuff around the screen that has nothing to do with you guys. It's fine. We're great. Okay, so that's coming up in 2 weeks from tonight. And I do encourage you to get your tickets for the event and to be in the Zoom room. It's going to be a lot of fun in the Zoom room. And your voice will definitely be heard if you're in the Zoom room when we are live 2 weeks from tonight. So this is the last call for questions. I'm not seeing any come in, but I will let you know that if you are having anxiety from the from the things that are going on in our world now, the winter storms, the fires, whatever, or the upcoming transition of power here in the United States, it's okay to have that anxiety. It's okay to be worried about that. It is, and you just got to figure out ways to manage your anxiety. Relaxing music, weighted blankets, binge watching your favorite show. Maybe eating some safe food, some of your favorite foods. You may want to do that as well. Comfort eating, stress eating. I'm going through a lot of anxiety in my life. Oh man, I do not even want to begin to talk about it because I cannot tell you exactly what I'm anxious about. It's been a conversation between myself and my wife for a little while. But there's a lot of things that you can do to help manage your anxiety level. And like I said, weighted blankets, calming music, that kind of thing can help you. I have a playlist on this channel that has some relaxation, calming music made specifically for autistic adults. Now, I did not put together this channel. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I did not. But or these videos, I should say. But I do have the playlists there, and they're very helpful. I watch them at times. They help me so much with my anxiety. And there's also a playlist on Spotify that I will put into the video descriptions a little bit after this live stream is over, that you can listen to on Spotify. I love that playlist, and I also have a command that I use on my Alexa that will. I just activated mine here. Anyway, that will help you relax when you're feeling stressed out. So it's really, there's a lot of great things you could do out there. One thing that helps me with my anxiety, because my anxiety has been really high lately, and it's not because of the fires. I feel for the people who are being impacted by the fires. It's a little bit with the storm coming up because we have an important appointment tomorrow, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get out of the house to get to it. So I'm a little bit anxious about that. But there's other things that are even causing me more anxiety. So lately, I've been holding my wife's hand a lot, and that seems to be helping me with my anxiety level. So that physical contact helps. I know some of us on the spectrum don't care for physical contact that much. I get that. I don't like a lot of physical contact from a lot of people. I do like it from my wife though, but other people, I really don't like being touched or anything like that. So it does bother me in that respect. But holding my wife's hand kind of calms me down and makes me feel a little bit more secure in the world. So if you are experiencing anxiety through any of this, I encourage you to, on my channel, go and search for anxiety. I've done some videos on how to manage your anxiety as an autistic adult. And so you can check those out. And there's no there's no complete thorough list of every possible way that you can manage anxiety. And there's no right or wrong way. You may come up with a way that works great for you to handle your anxiety. That doesn't work for me or anyone else, but it's okay. We each have to find our own way to manage our anxiety. Sometimes it can be taking a nap. But often one of the best ways to manage your anxiety is through self-care. And that could be journaling, that could be mindfulness, that could be deep breathing, that could be I think I said journaling before. If I oh man, I think I'm getting short-term memory at my age. Anyway, those are the some ways that you can manage your anxiety. There's other ways as well. And you can always, use your friend, the Google, and type in something like, how do I manage my anxiety, or how to manage anxiety, whatever you want to use, and find ways and talk to people about it. Strategies that you can use for anxiety management. So, another thing that we will be talking about on this big event, don't forget, my Winter Listening Party 2025 is this. We're doing these. I pick Thursday nights. I pick 7 p.m. Central Time. But that may not be the best time for you to watch or to be here live. Because I notice we have numbers of people watching live, but the numbers even increase over the next few days that people are watching this in delay after this happened. And I appreciate you watching. I really do. And one thing we're going to talk about that night, and you're going to want to be at this event, especially in the Zoom room, to tell, because we're going to maybe talk about, well, not maybe, but we will talk about maybe moving this event to a different day and a different time where it's going to be better for you, especially my subscribers of this YouTube channel. Because this is not for me, this is for you. I want you to get to know me. I want to be able to help you. I want to connect with you. And I want you to be able to be here when we do these things live. So that's one of the things we will be talking about that night. We're also going to be talking about what you think of my thumbnails that I do. Do you like them? Don't like them? What would you like to see in them? Uh, what do you think about the the video descriptions? I mean, what would you like to see me expand upon? What can I cut out? Those type of things. I really am going to let you help me build this channel. So I really encourage you to come on January 23rd, 2025 at 7 p.m. Central Time. And again, in the chat, and I believe it's in the video description. If not, I'll double check and put it in there probably tomorrow, because when I get off this video tonight, I'm going to go back and watch some more coverage of the fire and spend some time with my wife before I go to bed and keep track of the story that's going on around here. In fact, I'm going to try something here. I don't know. We may be pushing the boundaries of life, but I'm going to see if I can. We have a Ring doorbell system here. I'm big on security, okay? In fact, I'm kind of known in our family as Mr. Security. So I'm going to see if I can see on the camera here the front door and how much snow is coming in. And let's see, they're going to send me a verification code. I got to go grab that. Let me go grab that. And if I can pull that up and it's a decent enough picture, I will put it up here on here. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I get it. Go and look at this number here. Okay, got it. Yeah, la, 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 la. This way I don't make a typo. I copy and paste. So here we go. This is not it. This is the box I want. Okay, here we go. Verify code. La 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 la. It's not too bad of a picture. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Yeah, it's getting really covered out there. Let me move this over to the other screen and do full size on this and do that. And then get in here and let's share this with you so you can see what the snowfall looks outside my house. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, there we are. It is snowing out there or has been snowing. The sidewalk looks pretty covered. Now, along the edges of the sidewalk on the right-hand side, we have a portion of, I think, there's some bricks around it, so those are not covered, but our yard is covered, and you can't really tell where the yard ends and the street begins. So, yeah, the snow's coming down. Yeah, we still have our Christmas lights up, and so does our neighbors. I know it's January 9th. It passed the 12 days of Christmas. We got to take these down, but the weather's been so bad. We just have not had that opportunity to do that. So, but that's what it looks like right now outside of our home. So, that is the weather. So this is the very last, absolute last call for anyone who has any questions about anything. It could be about autism, it could be about the channel, it could be about the upcoming podcast I'm doing, it could be about self-confidence, it could be about anxiety, it could be about how my cat's doing, it could be about anything. Oh wow, we're getting some snow on the railings too. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so it could be any of those things that I just mentioned. So that and so this is your last call, very last call. I know I'm in delay, so I'm watching on the screen. And when I see me wave like this, I know that you all have heard that. And I'll give you another, I don't know, a few more minutes, at least a minute, to send in any questions. If not, we're going to wrap up a little bit early. I know there's a lot of things that are distracting people right now. The fires in LA, the winter storms that are coming, etc. And all. So we will just wait and see what happens here. The the other thing is, let's see, what else did I want to talk about tonight? Oh man, not a lot. I just we have done 71 videos in the 90-day challenge, and I'm hoping you're enjoying them. And you have any suggestions for a topic you'd like me to do a video on? Excuse me. I would love to hear those suggestions. You can put those into the chat as well. And if you're watching this in delay, I'm watching it after it's been aired. You can always email me. My email address is chris@defineyourself.us. And I do, I'm not, I'm a little bit behind in email. I got to work on that. I got to work on a routine because I feel like I'm being buried by everything right now. I feel like a blizzard has attacked me and I'm just buried with stuff I got to get done. So that, that is what's going on here. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh, so we are still waiting here. Yeah, we are here. Man, my delay is just wild. Okay, so I'm looking at another screen here, and it's not that bad a delayed. It's on this one that is. That's fine. So anyway, we are going to wrap this up in a moment, but I want you to know very seriously that if you are in the path of this winter storm that's going on, or if you are in LA and underneath those evacuation orders, or you know somebody is, and you don't know if your house is still standing, you know, my wife and I, our hearts are going out to you, and we are, you're in our thoughts and you're in our prayers, and I encourage everyone to do that. To if they're a person of faith, to join me in prayer for those that are affected by that. I'm going to share again that video with the information of how you can help, what websites you can go to, that type of thing. So I'll be sharing that in a moment. I invite you to come back next Thursday night, again at 7 p.m. Central Time, to another Ask the Confident Autistic episode. It's going to be great. I know we started this as the Confident Autistic Live, and we kind of went through some name changes and all. But I think we're going to be sticking with the with the title of Ask the Confident Autistic live stream. So yeah, it's a work in progress. So anyway, I hope you like the new colors that I did tonight as well. So since we're not getting any questions tonight, that's okay. A lot of things are going on in the world. People are busy. I get it. We're going to kind of wrap this up. And thank you again for joining. And I look forward to seeing you next Thursday night for our live event. And I don't know what the topic will be, but I will announce it in the next few days. And if you want to know what the topic is, you want to get a heads up on that, you're going to want to join my newsletter. And to do that, you go to my website, which is, let's see if I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Yes, I think I can. My website is theconfidentautistic.com. And when you go to the site, up at the very top, it says grab 31 affirmations for the confident autistic life. For your confident autistic life, that is. Just put your name in there and your email address. You will get obviously that PDF, and you will get emails letting you know about this event and other great things that I'm doing to help you embrace autism confidently, because that is my mission in life, to help you embrace autism confidently. And as a multi-certified life coach, I want to work with you and I want to serve you and I want to help you develop the confidence. And as an advocate for autistic adults, I want to help our holistic peers, friends, I should say, and our holistic allies embrace autism confidently. So together we can be one very large, happy planet, because that's what it's all about. We're all on this planet together. So until next week, this is the Confident Autistic, reminding you that now is the time for you to embrace autism confidently. Now I'm going to show you that video one last time. I'm not going to be talking over it. In fact, you're just going to see the information, copy it down, whatever, and I will talk to you next Thursday. If not, check out all the great videos on my channel. I really appreciate you watching them, and I do read every single comment that is posted on the video. So until next week, take care. Be safe wherever you are. If you're in the path of the fires, if you're in the path of the winter storm, be safe, because I need you here next Wednesday night.